Do you feel you're in the dark? Your sun is rising.
Hi, my friends. Now, this week we're going to talk about the fact that you are number one. Number one. Now, think about a small child. Actually, think about yourself as a small child. Did your teacher put on your report card, plays well with others? They didn't do that for me. Why? Because I was number one back in kindergarten. And what about, look at children. Children know that they are number one, especially when they're playing. They are the center of the universe. All eyes are on them. And as an adult, that disappears. That childlike knowing that you're number one goes away. Where does it go? Because wherever it goes, that's where your happiness goes with it. All this week, we are talking about the fact that you are number one. And today we're going to focus on how to be number one when it comes to relationships. Now, being number one in a relationship does not mean that everything has to go exactly the way you want it all the time. Frankly, that position would be counterproductive for you. Because when your needs are met, when things go your way enough times, when the important things to you go your way, well then your core needs are being met. And then you can give. And you can give from your heart and from your desires to please the other person. And it's in that giving that relationship is built. And you're number one. Hi, my friends. Now, all this week we are talking about the fact that you are number one. And today we're going to look at how to be number one in money. And the very first thing we need to cover is the fact that the money you have at your disposal is your money. Even if it's borrowed, it is your money to choose and to do with as you desire. And may I recommend to you that when you make those choices, that you have a balance. You see, there's future desires, future wants and things like a roof over your house next year, things like that, a bigger house next year. And then there's immediate desires, like an ice cream cone right now, or a donut, or a movie night. And there are immediate desires. Create a balance. The book, The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker, presents a wonderful money management system that gives you that balance between the future and the present. Hi, my friends. Now, all this week, we are talking about the fact that you are number one. Today, we're going to look at how to be number one in your health. Now, if you have no health issues right now, that is fantastic and that's awesome, but I bet you know somebody who does. So share this video with them. If you have a health issue, what are you doing for it? What are you doing to make sure that you feel better? That you get the results that you want? Are you listening to one group of people over here who are telling you one thing? Maybe they're telling you that they have no answers. Are you accepting that as the end of the story? Don't. There are choices. You have alternatives. And this is the issue about being number one. Today, we have options in healthcare. And in order to be number one, you have to take the initiative and find the right answer for you. Be number one in your health. And hi again, my friends. All this week, we've been talking about the fact that you are number one. And every day this week, we've looked at different areas of life and talked about how to be number one. We looked at how to be number one in relationships, how to be number one in your money, how to be number one in your health. And the thing I want to stress to you today, my friends, is that you can and must be number one in every area of life. Because as we learned on Monday, happiness is tied to that position. And if you're not in number one position, there goes your happiness. So tell me, do you feel like you're number one in your life? Would you like some help getting back to being number one? Click the link in my bio. Sign up for a complimentary session.